Well, we did it, I guess. Um, I think I may have messed up on my setup for this video. I may have messed up and put it for AM instead of PM. So it's probably going to take quite a while before we get anybody on here, but that's probably my mistake. Either that or YouTube didn't notify me. What I was just saying was, I think when I made this live feed, I was in a rush. Maybe I left it for AM when I meant to put it for PM. So, what's going on, Billy? Did you get notified for this? Before I get started, did you get notified? Because I did not. Yeah? Okay. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Oh, what's up, Chris? So, awesome then. We can go on with the normal live feed. This is silly to even make a big deal out of, but I I've been doing this for quite a while, so I'm gonna move a little closer so I can read comments too. So I've been doing YouTube now for 8 years, and I have had the slowest burn to get this channel started. Like, it took me forever to get my first 100 subscribers. Um, it was, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to put on because I'm not going to pretend like I understand YouTube and I understand the algorithms and stuff like that. I don't know why one channel will blow up and the other one not. I think the best thing that you could use when it comes to YouTube is like collabs. And I didn't really had much as far as that goes. I have to give a huge shout out to Human, because if not for him, that I couldn't say I had a collab with anybody. So I've never had anybody give me a shout out. I did a video with him, and I've met him a couple times. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow. And I'm so glad to see him like where he's at right now. And he had a very big YouTube channel and had absolutely no reason to show me any, respect or shout me out or help me out. And he did. Um, he was one of the first subscribers to my channel, I think, that I knew of. And when I started out, like, I was very much an old school minded climber that didn't know anything other than how to rig a branch out natural crotch. I was very comfortable and competent when it come to being able to climb, and very good at using a chainsaw because I've done that like my whole life. So as I got comfortable with climbing, and then I realized everything that was going on with it, it was just so simple that I felt like it had trouble keeping my attention at times. So then when climbing kind of moved into this mechanized way of doing things, and absolutely being able to like mold a tree into what you want it to be with like false crotch rigging and all this stuff, then I fell in love with it. Then I found out I could make videos. So when I found out, what's up, tree guy? I'm doing all right, Billy. I'm trying, man. You know, it took me a long time. I learned as much as I could from other people, but there wasn't a whole lot of people out there. Who is this? The one oh, you should have left it. It wasn't that mean. I am a bit of a princess at times. Hello, princess. I feel like those were the guys I got at the beginning. And I was more than glad to take them on because I had no subscribers. So it was always the roughneck, kind of rude hillbillies ones. And like, they'd subscribe for a little bit and then it would go on and then they would unsubscribe. So in the past, um, what was the name there? The one and only Nicole. That's awesome. Yeah, you can't. If that's really a female and she called me princess, I think it's okay. Like you can't take too much offense to it. But Billy, you are so good at your job, Bubba. You could. I'm curious. Like if you're just that kind of guy when it comes to everything, because I feel like I kind of obsess. If I'm going to do something, I want to be good at it and I want to do it the best. But yeah, we hit 10,000 subscribers. All this babble is because I finally hit 10,000. It only took me 8 years. So, yeah, that's so crazy to think. It took me 8 years. So like 1,000. It's been at a pretty um, much more steady as YouTube Shorts were involved. So they've brought in a good chunk of traffic to my channel. But before that, it was just so slow. And like, I would reach out to other channels and I just never really got a response. And because I kind of knew that's the way you could work YouTube and make it work to your benefit and grow your channel quick is doing collab work. So I tried and it just didn't work out. It didn't really work out. And now they have this thing where you can go live with other YouTubers, which that's just that's crazy cool. So I'm stoked that we hit 10,000. I don't want to go on and on and on about that, but like, yeah, I'm stoked. Nothing wrong with doing shorts. Yeah, yeah, I like the shorts, but I feel like the mentality and like attention span of people nowadays, that's where you're gonna get all your growth from, and that's what's gonna get all the views. Um, I am gonna tell you, we're gonna go into like I'm gonna give my best summary of a while back when we were doing this. I think this is episode 23. On one of our episodes, we did this thing where I called it YouTube Madness. And I found this guy who was like bending slabs of wood and making tables out of them, but he was bending them like by hand. And not by hand, but yeah, by hand. So on this one, I'm going to tell you guys about this guy will go down. He's like infamous. Like he's either a guy that you just love or hate. It's almost, and I've never found myself like hate watching things, but I found myself getting into that to where I was just hate watching. And yeah, I want to get into that story. I want to give you an update on where that story has gotten to. It is insane. Um, there's cults involved. There's like foreign relations involved. There's shipping from different countries and dealings with people face to face and other people ripping people off and like it stick around. That's the next thing that I'm going to get into. I'm just going to kind of open with it because I feel like it could take some time and I want to kind of answer if anybody has any questions along the way. I'll answer them as best as I can. But I don't know everything, but I've watched from a distance. Derek, what's up, man? How are you? So I watched it from